Hello, my friend, and welcome to Wisdom Trek. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, your guide to wisdom and creating a living legacy. Thank you for joining us for our 5-day-per-week wisdom and legacy building podcast. This is day 464 of our trek, and today is Motivation Monday. Every Monday, we will hike the trails of life that will encourage and motivate you to live the rich and satisfying life this week. Today, let us explore a trail called It's Your Choice. We are broadcasting from our studios at the Big House in Marietta, Ohio. The unpacking and cleaning continues indoor while the wood cutting and leaf pickup goes on outside. The weekends give us an opportunity to focus on non-client work. It's always great to be able to work outdoors and enjoy the cool fall weather. The choice to invest the time doing what we enjoy and what helps us to grow personally is important. What you do in life is based on the small choices that you make every day. How your life turns out is a direct result of those choices. There are consequences to every choice that you make that will affect all of your tomorrows, both positively and negatively. As we break camp and head out on our trek for today, keep these words in your mind. It's your choice. We're all confronted with countless choices each day. Some have minimal consequences, such as whether to have ice cream in a cup or a cone, while other decisions can be life-changing. While some of these choices may impact our lives today, others' choices may not affect us for years to come. We are the product of the choices that we do make. Each decision helps to define who we are and how we are different from everyone else. Unfortunately, some people prefer to make their decisions in a haphazard way. They shoot from the hip or flip a coin rather than reviewing the options in a deliberate manner. Others make decisions in a vacuum without taking time to collect the facts or consider the consequences. Still others simply follow the crowd to avoid taking personal responsibility, or they base their decisions solely on the advice of another person rather than on an idea's true merits. Lastly, some individuals are more interested in checking off their to-do list than making sound choices. In this case, expedience trumps effectiveness. Of course, not every decision requires an in-depth analysis. Some should be practically automatic, like stepping on the brake pedal when the traffic ahead of you begins to slow down. Another choice is to apply the lessons learned from your past experiences, which can help to make the decision-making process more automatic and less traumatic. Poor choices and good choices, they do have their consequences, and being fully engaged in the decision process is a good practice in itself. So let's look at It's Your Choice because values matter. Personal values should serve as a guiding star in making good choices. Values are like a pilot's flight plan. Without them, you're flying blind. Unfortunately, some people don't take the time to define them, so by default, their values may not always be ethical. Take a moment to ponder the following questions. Each question is designed as a continuum, so your response doesn't have to be limited to one extreme or another. Remember, there are no right or wrong answers to each of these questions. The answers that you provide should be the one that is right for you. And the first one is work-life integration. Do you put more effort into building your career and becoming wealthy, or investing time with your family and friends? 2. Self-satisfaction. Do you invest more time trying to please yourself or satisfying others? 3. Willpower. Do you try to eliminate bad habits or simply give in to them? 4. Risk. Are you risk adverse, or would you gamble to win big? 5. Accepting advice. Do you seek advice from professionals such as doctors, financial advisors, life coaches, and attorneys, or do you try to go it alone? 6 is integrity. Are you willing to turn a blind eye to your conscience to achieve personal gain? 7, commitments. Are you more apt to make serious commitments or live a happy-go-lucky life? 8, wants versus needs. Do you invest more time enjoying what you have or upgrading your belongings? 9, the opportunity. Are you content with your existing situation or willing to explore new and exciting opportunities? 10th, healthy living. Are you more inclined to follow a healthy diet or yield to your temptations? 11th, trust. Do you put your trust and faith in other people or rely mostly on yourself? 12th, work ethic. Are you willing to pay your dues by working hard as an investment in your future, or do you prefer to take it easy and possibly limit your opportunities? 13, relationships. Do you put more effort into developing deep relationships or casual friendships? 14 is savings. Are you more inclined to save for a rainy day or shop until you drop? 15, personal growth. Do you invest time in self-development, or are you comfortable where you are in life? And 16, purpose. Do you measure success by what you give to others or by how much you've personally gained? The preceding list isn't intended to be exhaustive. Its purpose is to get you thinking, to help you define who you are and what you stand for. One of the realities is that every choice you make in life has both a benefit and a cost. For example, saving versus spending. People who fail to save for a rainy day may enjoy the satisfaction that comes with their new acquisition, but they wind up disappointed when unforeseen expenses blindside them. On the other hand, folks who save too much may be depriving themselves and their loved ones of things that they truly need. The second area we want to look at today is it's your choice, so take charge. Making good choices begins with taking charge of the decision-making process. Here are 7 milestones that will help you with your decision-making process. The first is, start by managing the big stuff. It's very easy to get sidetracked by insignificant issues in life. If you invest a lot of time on trivial stuff, you won't have the time to contemplate the things that really matter. Number 2, values do matter. As we've noted, make decisions that are consistent with your core beliefs and values. The alternative invariably leads to regret. Third, learn from your past. Learn from your experiences and the experiences of others. Identify situations when you've had a similar choice in the past. How can you apply those lessons learned to the existing situation? Fourth, know what you know and what you don't know. Don't try to be an expert in everything. Seek input and advice where variables lie outside your comfort zone. Fifth, keep the right perspective. View the issue from every vantage point. What do the facts say? What is your intuition telling you? Don't overlook the obvious. Is your conscience trying to tell you something? Listen up when it does. You'll rarely have all the information you need to make a perfect decision, so don't demand perfection. As Voltaire once said, the perfect is the enemy of the good. And number 7, once you make a decision, don't look back, make it work. Don't second guess yourself. You can't relive the past. It's a waste of valuable time and energy. And the third area that we want to look at today is, it's your choice, so define success in your own terms. Life is not about checking one more item off your to-do list or trying to impress others with how busy you are. Life is about finding joy and peace with where you've been, where you are now, and where you are going. It's about being proud of who you are, what you represent, and the impact that you're having on others. This begins and ends with the choices that you make, so give some serious thought to every choice that you face. As Albert Camus once said, life is the sum of all your choices. Are you happy on the path that you're choosing for yourself? The choice is yours. Making good choices is your choice. Proverbs chapter 2 verse 1 gives us a good foundation to start from. Choose a good reputation over great riches. Being held in high esteem is better than silver or gold. As we end our trek for today, invest time reflecting on the choices you made on your trek of life up to this point. What new trails should you hike going forward? And what choices will you need to make to assure that you're on those trails? Tomorrow's short trek will be part of our Wisdom Unplugged series that we are now hiking on Tuesdays and Thursdays. These 3-minute wisdom supplements will assist you in becoming healthy, wealthy, and wise throughout your entire week. So encourage your family and friends to join us, and then come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, creating a legacy. Now we'll finish our trek for today. Just as you enjoy these daily doses of wisdom, we ask you to help us to grow Wisdom Trek by sharing it with your family and friends through email, Facebook, Twitter, or in person when you meet with them, and invite them to come along with us each day. If you'd like to listen to any of the past daily treks, they are available at wisdom-trek.com. And don't forget to subscribe to Wisdom Trek so that each day is downloaded to you automatically. The journal for today's trek is available at wisdom-trek.com. And I thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal each day. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and then leave a living legacy each day. This is Guthrie Chamberlain reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you tomorrow.